Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Umineko. I'm trying something new today. I just got a new microphone stand in, so let me know if this sounds a little bit weird. This is a better microphone angle for me, but I want to know if it sounds good or not, and obviously I'll get to hear it later, but just let me know what you guys think. And, as a plus you may notice, unlike before where I accidentally screwed up and forgot about the patch that I needed to download that had all the character sprites back in it, and I was told apparently I had gone like 10 minutes without even noticing. I was just so focused on the text, I didn't notice. I guess, I don't know. But anyway, now I think I've fixed it because I'm seeing sprites now, so it definitely seems like I put it in the right spot. I did it wrong initially, but now it looks good. And we can now continue with Canon and Lucifer's fight.
気に入らないわ。ベアトリーチェ様は無理でも、私にだったら勝てるかもしれないという見下しが、最高に気に入らないわ。
That was probably humiliating to Lucifer. But at the same time, she was also happy that she was so lucky, and had this lovely prey all to herself.
来い。魔女の家具。いつまでも僕を見くびることができると思うな。
Still got that weird text box thing happening. We saw that last time. Ah, but at least now we can actually see them instead of blank backgrounds, which is what happened last time. I went about this far and realized that I screwed up.
Saバトラー、楽しい見せ物の時間であるぞ。
くそ、またおかしなことになりやがった。魔法バトルなんて認めてたまるかよ。
ほらほら、目をつむらずにちゃんと見ろよ。ほらほら、魔法だよ、家具だよ。そなたがどんなにわらわや魔法の存在を否定しようとも、ほらほらほらほらほらほら、こうして目の前でブワンブワンカキンカキンやられちゃ台無しだよな。
全然ダメだ。
ほらほらほらほら、もう思考なんて止めちまえよ。魔法はあるんだって、これはファンタジーなんだって。目を閉じるなよ、しっかり見ろよ。ほらほらほらほらほら。
畜生、畜生、畜生、畜生。魔女を認めない、魔法を認めない。でもこんなにあからさまにやられちまったらなんだっていやいいんだ。クソクソクソクソ。
ほら、目を背けるなよ、しっかり見ろよ。魔法はあるんだよ、ファンタジーなんだよ。推理ごっことかやめちまえよ。知ってんだよ、ものを考えんの本当は苦手なんだろ。やめちまえやめちまえ。ほらほら、どうせファンタジー、どうせファンタジー。
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how badly he's planning on rebuting this.
うるせえうるせえうるせえ。
By telling her to shut up. What an excellent strategy.
俺に話しかけるんじゃね
え。こいつ意地になっちゃって、私になら勝てるなんて思い上がりをしたことを今すぐ床に這いつくばって謝ってごらんなさい。そうしたら特別に許してあげてもいいわよ。生きながら生皮を剥がして絶命するまで全身を鞭打ってのたうち回らすのを特別に許してあげてもいいわよ。可愛い子なんだから謝っちゃいなさいよ。そうしたらあなただけは最高に素敵な気分の中で優しく優しく行かせてあげる。
How thoughtful of her.
まれ、魔女の家具。お前と問答するつもりはない。
私なんか眼中にないというのね。気に入らないわ。本当に気に入らないわ。カノン君。
あやつ、サタンの時よりも筋がいいではないか。
だから人間は恐ろしいのです。たまに魔女にまでなり、悪魔を執事扱いにしたりいたしますよ。
わらわはどちらを応援すればよいというのか。
こいつ、私と互角に渡り合うというの？
僕を見くびるな。お前にそのおごりがある限り、僕には決して勝てない。
この煉獄の7姉妹が長女ルシファーを指して決して勝てないと？
I'm pretty sure he just did.
この
You gonna take that?
思い上がりが！
You're not gonna take that, are you? Canon was desperately trying to stay alive, and he had a strong desire to become human. But Lucifer didn't feel anything stronger than a slight desire to play. So that reached its inevitable result. That result could be expressed by the power of humans. The power of the heart.
これまでだ。お前は僕に決して勝てない。
The glowing red locust extended straight out from Canon's arm, pointing at Lucifer's throat just beneath the tip of her chin.
何よこれ。この私がこんなの。何かの間違いよ。
As she ground her teeth in irritation, she tried to deny the truth right before her eyes, just like Battler. But no matter how much she believed in her own superiority, it didn't change the facts right before her eyes.
ほう、やるなカノン。見事だ。わらわを退屈させなかった。それに比べ、わらわの家具のなんと情けないことか。
ルシファー、お嬢様を退屈させていますよ。やはりあなたには荷が勝ちすぎた相手でしたか。
失望するぞ、七杭の長女。
That would have seemed like nothing more than a simple rebuke to an outsider. However, furniture serving the witch knew what kind of severe treatment was promised by that rebuke, and understood what had been left unsaid.
この出来損ない家具が！
She howled. Abandoning her last bit of pride, she made her body explode, exposing her true form. That form was a demon stake, which bounced off the walls surrounding the room.
よくも私にここまで恥をかかせたな。殺す殺す殺す殺せ。このぬるまが私の姿をもはや追うこともできないくせに。もう遊ばないよ。本気で怒ったわよ。お前の心臓を一撃で貫いてやるよ。ぶっすりざっくり貫いて真っ赤な血の噴水を天井にまで届かせてやるよ。死ねー。カノン君。
After Lucifer was completely deranged, with a speed approaching the limits that a human eye could follow, she flew at Canon's heart. Lucifer confirmed that sweet taste that she could feel was definitely Canon's blood. But she quickly noticed. She hadn't pierced Canon's heart.
これだから人間は恐ろしい。紅茶はいかがですかな。
今はよい。紅茶もいらぬほどに面白い。
カノン君。
おごったな。だから お前は僕に勝てないんだ。
The floor was stained with dripping blood. Are you sure you didn't lose, Cannon? It really was Cannon's blood, but it wasn't flowing out of his chest. Cannon had sacrificed his own left hand to protect his heart. Sorry, I'm worried it might be a little bit quiet. I moved the microphone a bit closer. I don't know, and it's always so hard to tell just because I do post-processing on this, so I can't tell if I'm actually too quiet or not. But we'll stick with this for now. Lucifer was arrogant. Even though she had been given enough time to realize that this was an opponent capable of cornering her. Even so, in her pride, she'd believed that he was a worthless opponent. She'd gotten careless. So, just as she had announced, she had aimed for his chest, trying to pierce his heart. Because she was arrogant, she hadn't even thought of aiming for somewhere other than the place she had announced. No, maybe she'd thought about it a little. However, her pride would not allow her to aim for a different spot. Because she was Lucifer of Pride. Cannon, withstanding the pain, grasped the demon stake sticking deep into his left hand strongly with his right hand, and pulled it out. When he heard the sound of breaking bones and even more blood dripping down, Shannon looked away without thinking. There was an air hole in the back of the pierced hand so big that you could see clearly through to the other side. Cannon's face was filled with pain, but right now, he had won without a doubt. The demon stake he was gripping with his right hand turned back into Lucifer again, so that Cannon was now gripping exactly where her neck was. Cannon didn't hold back at all with his hand gripping Lucifer's throat. She had challenged him again after their fight had already been decided. Cannon had no obligation to be considerate. But even so, Cannon released the witch's furniture. Was it his naive humanism? His pity for another furniture? Or a final bit of respect to the witch? In any case, when she was released, Lucifer fell face down on the ground, acting like she was vomiting and moaning over the pain in her throat.
お見事ですよ、カノン。あなたの奮闘により、金蔵の研究の正しさが一つ実証されました。
Renove was clapping his hands. To Cannon, who had a wound on his left hand that couldn't be closed after achieving a painful victory, Renove's true intentions seemed pretty obvious.
人の心はあらゆる可能性を秘める。いやはやこれだから人間は恐ろしい。あっぱれであるぞカノン。そなたは勝利した。見事だ。
大丈夫？
Are you okay? No, my hand's just broken. I got a hole in it. Shannon ran up to him and wrapped a handkerchief around his left hand, which was still spraying blood.
見事であるぞカノン。実に見事である。わらわも少しは番狂わせを期待した。それを裏切らぬとは、そなたは誠に素晴らしき家具であるぞ。見直した。正直見直したぞ。
約束を忘れてはいないだろうな、ベアトリーチェ。
もちろん忘れてはおらぬ。魔女も悪魔も非道ではある。だがしかし契約に限っては人間など及ばぬほどに高潔だ。わらわは保護にはせぬ。そなたが勝利したなら13人の生贄を逃れることができる5人を自由に決める権利を保証した。
ベアトリーチェ様、私はまだ破れたわけで。
When Beatrice waved her pipe, heaven and earth turned over just for Lucifer. So as a horribly natural result, she fell onto the ceiling. The ceiling doesn't seem that high to people standing on the floor. However, people who've fallen it upside down and head first don't feel the same way.
お嬢様、 さすがにやりすぎでは。
それもそうであるな。許してやるか。
Beatrice waved her pipe again. When she did, the magic that had been affecting Lucifer was released. So as a horribly natural result, this time she properly fell onto the floor.
何を怯えておるか。わらはもはや許したぞ。さてカノン、続けようではないか。
何をだ、まさか彼女にとどめを刺せとでも言うつもりなのか。
ああ、違う違う。まだ終わっちゃいないだろうが。
何をだ、はぐらかすな。
わらわは確かにそなたと約束したぞ。わらわの家具、煉獄の七杭を打ち破ったなら、とな。
Oh, good. So all of them are just gonna come out at the same time, right?
さあさあおいでなさい。煉獄の七杭、不甲斐なき長女の6人の妹たち。
Oh, this is bad. With shrill laughing voices, the air split. And as a golden splash scattered around, the remaining 6 of the 7 stakes of Purgatory showed themselves. All of the 7 Sisters of Purgatory, only one of which Canon had been able to defeat by sacrificing his left arm, were gathered. By now, Canon regretted his thoughtlessness in accepting the witch's challenge. He had been foolish to assume that a game with a witch would be on an even footing.
お前たち。だからお姉様はダメなのよ。長女を偉そうに名乗るくせに上っ面だけなのよ。まったくルシファーお姉様一人の集会が私たちへの評価を下げるのよ。恥を知りなさいな、この未熟者が。
すごいすごい。でもいい気にならないことよ。ルシファーお姉様なんて威張ってるだけで姉妹の子じゃ大したことないんだから。
だからルシファー姉は何もしなくていいといつも言っている。お姉様は威張ってだけいればいい。荒事は全て優秀な私たちで片付けるのだから。お姉様どうする？私たちはお姉様のプライドを尊重して、そのボロボロの体で再び挑むのを期待して手出しをしないつもりなんだけれど。でもカノン君は強いわよね。今のお姉様じゃもうどうあがいても勝ち目はないわよね。お前たち
やれやれ、いつも賑やかな姉妹たちであるな。今は仲違いをしている場合か。そなたらは7人揃ってこその煉獄の7姉妹であろうが、仲良くしてわらわの仕事を遂行せよ。迅速にね。
えルシファーお姉様、私たち妹の力が借りたいなら言ってよ。お姉様の口から助けを求める言葉が聞きたいの。
私をこれ以上苦労する気か。
愚かで
ひ弱で見苦しくて情けないこの長女のルシファーをどうか妹の皆様お助けください。ねえ聞かせてよ。それを聞かせてくれたら助けてあげる。それでいいわよね、みんな。お前たちおのれ。
The 7 Sisters of Purgatory unanimously closed in on their worthless sister, abusing her. Even Canon, who had been fighting for his life until a second ago, couldn't bear to look straight at it.
私がそのようなことを口にできるものか。
早くせよ。どうせお前一人では拉致が開かぬわ。早く七姉妹にてカノンを撃て。
そら、どうしましたかルシュは。お嬢様の命令ですよ。
ひどい。
After grinding her teeth over and over, after hearing her sister's curses, as she trembled all over, Lucifer answered her sister's requests.
愚かでひ弱で見苦しくて情けない情けない本当か。
You're sure not setting a good example for yourself right there. She was finally unable to endure saying those words, and the girl called Pride broke down crying. However, the 6 younger sisters kept giggling cold-heartedly. What a great family.
ちょっと泣いてごまかさないで。まだいいっつってない。
もう十分だろう。さあ姉妹たち、我らの力を見せてやろう。
私は全部聞かなきゃ満足しないわよ。ほらほらお姉様、続けてよ。
もう十分よ。さあ、この屈辱は姉妹全員の屈辱。生かして返しはしないわよ。
さて、哀れな家具をどのように遊んでやろうかしら。素敵な提案はある？
ベルゼは仲良く7人でカノン君を分けっこしたらいいと思います。
良い提案だな。それでなら姉妹でみんな仲良しだ。
Great family reunions.
なら私頭部ね。手足はあんたらにあげるわ。やだやだ、私が頭なの。
そんな約束意味があるわけないでしょ。早い者勝ちに決まってるわ。
どんな殺され方がいいかカノン君に提案があったら教えてね。7姉妹でとびっきりの殺し方をしてあげる。
くそ。
ここまで恥をかかせたんだもの。八つ咲きでも足りない。百咲きにしてくれる。行くよお前たち。
お姉様。
The 7 of them burst at once. They had no desire to play or boast. This time, they would genuinely follow their master's order. Hit cannon swiftly. The 7 sisters jumped around the room faster than the eye could see, deciding how they would kill Cannon. They tortured Cannon with their cruel giggles, sometimes making a close pass at him. They kept scraping his arms, shoulders, and cheeks, carving a red character into his body. At that time, Shannon dashed up behind him, holding on to him so that she blocked the way to his body at least a little. At the same time, a red cylinder wrapped around the 2 of them, like a beam of light sent from heaven. That cylinder repelled the evil ones who tormented Cannon.
何？ずるい。あんたは関係ないでしょ。
きっとこれはあれよ。私たちと一緒に遊びたいのよ。
なら私がもらうわ。いっただき。ベアトリーチェ様、シャノンを私たちの獲物にしても？
ああ、構わんぞ。好きにしろ。お前たちの悪時期にはカノン一人では足らなかろうしな。
ありがたき幸せ。さあ、しゃしゃり出てきたことを後悔させてやろう。
どっちがどっちかわからないくらいの肉焼きにして混ぜてミンチにしてハンバーグにしてあげる。
バカね。それよりあの結界を破る方が先でしょうが。
食い意地より先に仕事しなさい。
はい、お姉さん。
As a horribly natural first action, the Seven Sisters began to destroy the barrier Shannon had created. Shannon's barrier certainly was strong. It was enough power to impress even Beatrice. It was strong enough that frail furniture would turn to dust just by touching it. And it was firm, like a tree with deep roots. But no matter how big a tree gets, it will eventually surrender to a saw or a hatchet. For the Seven Sisters, chopping down Shannon's barrier, while it was a pain, was not impossible. The sound like beetles jumping around grew even more fierce and filled the room. The red barrier started to get cut up and eroded away as though with a hatchet, a saw, no, a chainsaw by now. It's just like last time.
君の結界ではその子たちを防ぎきれないことは知っていたでしょうに。なぜ？
見過ごせないからです。
As Shannon covered Cannon, who was already at its limits, sprawled on the floor, she spoke back resolutely.
しゃしゃりでなければ眠るような死を与えてやったのに、なぜわざわざ七姉妹の前に身をさらすのか。死は同じではないぞ。苛烈な死は死してなお苛むぞ。
どうぞお好きなように。あなたがしたいことを好きにするように、私もしたいことを好きにしたまでです。
どうにもそなたはこのところ面白みに欠けるな。恋というやつは達するかどうかのあたりが一番面白い。達してしまった後の女はさながら産卵を終えた鮭のごとしか。そなたにはもう飽きた。
ありがとう。魔女から聞ける言葉で最も嬉しい言葉です。
ならせめて最後に
I'm not sure how to take that, but
思いっきり
okay.
喜ばせる死に方をしてみせろよ。七姉妹を聞こえたな。シャノンの殺し方、お前たちの残虐の限りを見せてみよ。
シャノン。
申し訳ございません。やはり私には源氏様の高みには至れませんでした。
姉さんはバカだ。僕なんか放っておけば姉さんまでひどい目に遭うことは。
いいの。ジョージ様に指輪をもらって女として生きられたあなたをかばって姉として生きられた私の生はすべてこれで未練なく全うした。
イライラするぜ。その達観が本当にイラつくぜ。だから家具なんだよ。お前からは人間の匂いがしないんだよ。わらわを見ろよ。家具のくせにわらわよりも完成されたかのような達観したかのようなことを言うんじゃねえ。
醜いその未練があなたの正体なの。
未練じゃねえ。それが生きるってもんだ。指輪もらったから死んでもいいとか。理解できねえ。さっぱりがっかり愕然呆然全然ダメだぜ。
お嬢様、少し品がないかと。
うるさいわ家具が。シャノン、楽に死なせてもらえると思うなよ。舌を噛むなら今のうちだ。
哀れね。もしも私の目にあなたのその姿が映って、己が醜さにおののくといい。
安心しろよ。てめえはそれよりさらにめちゃくちゃぐちゃぐちゃに生きながら醜く潰してやるからよ。
At the time, Ginsley softly entered the red barrier. Maybe that barrier didn't block those without ill intent. Then Genji softly held her from behind and covered her eyes with his right hand.
源氏様、
十分だ。先に休みなさい。
はい、ありがとうございます、源氏様。
After that, Genji softly pressed his left hand against the area around her collarbone. As he did, from the area where that hand had left-handed pressed, a crimson stain gently spread out. What, did he kill her? Genji removed his hand. Bright red fresh blood oozed out of there. That only happened for the first instant, and it was shaped like a crimson rose. And when he removed his left hand covering her face, there was a peaceful expression on Shannon's face as though she was sleeping. And she fell softly, silently, and slept. Her soul had already been sent to a world where the malicious witch and her furniture could not reach her, no matter how evilly they tortured her. Beatrice and the seven sisters were shocked by the scene. Only Ronove had a mysterious expression along with a smile. Then Genji leaned over Cannon, who was crouching on the floor.
よく頑張った。お前ももう休むといい。
はい、ありがとうございます、源氏様。
Just as he had done with Shannon, after gently covering Cannon's eyes with his hand, Genji gently covered the area around Cannon's collarbone with his other hand. And when that was removed with the lightness of a feather, there was a crimson rose shape. But that rose shape quickly turned into the stain, a bright red blood pouring out.
何よそれ。
つまらぬやつ。生命の風船は針にてつき、威勢よく割るから面白いのだろうが。
見事です、源氏。それでこそ家具です。ありがとうございます。それではベアトリーチェ様、ロノウェ様、これをもって私の最後のお務めとし、おいとまをさせ。
わらわの楽しみを勝手に奪いおって、この二人をギッタギタのぐっちゃぐちゃにしたかった分、そなたがそれを変わるのであろうな。
Beatrice faced him with an unsatisfied expression. But Ronove spoke quietly to Genji with a soothing smile.
ご苦労でした。あなたは私の最高のしもべです。これまでの労をねぎらうに値する安らかな眠りをあなたへ。
おい、勝手な真似を。
When Ronove snapped his fingers, Genji looked like a puppet whose strings had been cut, and which fell sprawled on the floor. Suddenly and yet gently, he fell, sprawled on the floor, into a sleep that witches couldn't call him back from. That was as filled with kindness as the sleep he had given Shannon and Cannon. And now everybody's dead.
なんだよ、ロノウェ。
Ronove, you jerk. We'll pick back up there. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know how it sounds. I'm thinking of making a few more tweaks. The big difference is I used to have the microphone like a good chunk of the screen was being covered, so it was kind of hard to see. And now I've got it above the screen, but I'm wondering if that's too quiet. I don't know. I might make a few more adjustments to this before next time, but let me know what you guys think. Post-processing always makes it come out different than how it actually sounds, so it might come out just fine. I don't know. May not even notice a difference. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more Umineko. Bye! Oh, and as a final note, just wanted to thank Ellie Duplay from YouTube. Just thanks for the patch to get all of the sprites working again. I do appreciate that, because I have no idea what any of that stuff was, but it fixed, and I do appreciate that. So thank you very much. See you guys next time. Bye.